The greatest chess player of our time, Magnus Carlsen, just dropped by the JRE podcast, and it was nothing short of legendary. We're diving into the mind of a genius, his lifestyle, and some crazy insights from his chat with Joe. Stick around because this is going to blow your mind. Magnus Carlsen's journey into the world of chess started when he was just 5 years old. But here's the kicker. He wasn't even that into it at first. His dad introduced him to the game, but Magnus was more obsessed with Legos and sports statistics. That is until he realized he wanted to beat his older sister in chess. That competitive fire pushed him into the game, and well, the rest is history. Henrik Carlsen was an amateur chess player, and while he didn't force Magnus to play, he encouraged a love for problem solving. Magnus had an extraordinary memory. Even as a child, he could recall the populations and capitals of every country in the world and had a deep interest in soccer statistics. This ability to absorb information and recognize patterns would later become one of his greatest strengths in chess. Fast forward a few years, and he becomes a chess prodigy, earning the title of Grandmaster at just 13 years old. Now, he's not just a world champion, he's a walking, talking chess engine who can take down the best players with a casual, almost effortless style. But what sets Magnus apart isn't just his skill, it's his approach to the game. He doesn't just memorize moves, he understands the soul of chess. That's what makes him a true legend. Chess today isn't what it used to be, and Magnus knows it. In his talk with Joe, he broke down how technology has completely changed the game. Young players today can start learning with AI-powered tools as early as 3 years old. That means the competition is getting younger, sharper, and more aggressive. The availability of online databases, Grandmaster-level chess engines, and instant access to millions of past games means that kids are entering competitions with knowledge that would have taken years to accumulate in the past. And it's not just about AI. Social media and streaming have made chess cool again. Ever since the Queen's Gambit hype, chess has gone mainstream, and Magnus is right at the center of it all. Platforms like Twitch and YouTube have given rise to a new generation of chess influencers, and Magnus himself occasionally streams and engages with his audience in a way that was unheard of in the past. Chess is no longer just for intellectuals in dimly lit rooms. It's a global phenomenon. Ah yes, the spicy part of the conversation. Cheating in chess. Magnus and Joe got into it about one of the biggest scandals in recent history.
You can get away with stuff.
He didn't name names, but if you follow chess, you know he was talking about Hans Niemann. Magnus has been vocal about his concerns with cheating, especially with advanced tech making it easier than ever to get an unfair advantage. He even joked about some of the bizarre theories out there, including vibrating devices. Yeah, that's a real theory, folks. But in all seriousness, cheating messes with the integrity of the game, and it's clear Carlsen takes this issue to heart. The psychological impact of suspected cheating is huge. When Magnus withdrew from a major tournament after losing to Niemann, it sent shockwaves through the chess world. His silent protest spoke volumes, forcing the chess community to take the issue more seriously. But how do you regulate an intellectual game like chess when AI is so powerful? That's the challenge. One of the most fascinating things about Magnus is how chill he is about his preparation. While most elite players spend hours grinding opening theories, Carlsen keeps it simple. He focuses on pure intuition and deep enjoyment of the game. He even admits he doesn't have a strict training regimen like others do. This approach works because, for him, chess isn't just a job, it's a passion. And passion beats mechanical memorization every time. That's why he's able to blend casual play with serious competition and still dominate. He enjoys playing against all levels of players, often taking on grandmasters in blitz games without breaking a sweat. His ability to think dynamically rather than stick to rigid patterns is what makes him so dangerous. Carlsen also touched on something game-changing, how chess strategy has evolved because of AI. Players today don't just play like humans, they play like machines. The way openings are played has shifted, with more emphasis on computer-like accuracy rather than traditional principles. Classic opening theories are being questioned, and the quote of chess is changing. One of the ways the chess world is adapting is through freestyle chess, games where players start from unconventional positions, forcing them to think creatively instead of memorizing moves. Magnus loves this idea because it brings back the art of the game. He believes chess should be about understanding and creativity, not just who can memorize more moves. Now let's talk about Magnus outside of chess. Did you know that he's obsessed with football? Soccer. He's a massive Real Madrid fan, and even dominated Fantasy Premier League, at one point ranking #1 in the world. Yeah, even in a different game, he's still the best. His ability to analyze statistics and predict player performances is eerily similar to how he approaches chess. He's also into poker, and honestly, it makes sense. Chess and poker both require deep strategic thinking, reading opponents, and calculating probabilities. Some even believe he could go pro in poker if he wanted to. He has played in a few high-stakes poker tournaments and has been spotted studying the game. Oh, and here's a fun fact. Magnus was once a fashion model. That's right, he was featured in a G-Star Raw campaign with Liv Tyler. Who would have thought the world chess champion could also rock a modeling career? He's got the brains and the looks. And if that wasn't enough, he can also solve a Rubik's Cube in under a minute. Is there anything this guy can't do? His ability to recognize patterns and find solutions extends beyond chess, making him a true genius. So what's next for Magnus? Even though he stepped away from defending his World Chess Championship title, he's far from done. He's focusing on making chess more exciting for fans, and even launched a new app, Take, designed to make watching chess more fun and interactive. He wants to bridge the gap between the hardcore chess community and casual fans, making the game more engaging for everyone. At the end of the day, Magnus Carlsen isn't just the greatest chess player of our generation, he's a game changer. Whether it's through AI-driven chess, his unique training style, or just making the game more fun, he's leaving a legacy that will last for decades. That's a wrap, guys. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Magnus Carlsen's life and his epic chat with Joe Rogan, hit that like button, subscribe for more mind-blowing content, and let us know in the comments what surprised you the most about Magnus. See you in the next one.